Hello, this is Katie Kelly of Long and Foster Real Estate with Lori Orders of By the Bay Designs, bringing you another Happy Hour Haven. With the start of spring this week, even though the weather might not seem like spring still, we decided that we'd discuss different ways, simple ways to get your house ready to sell, because a lot of homes come on the market at this time of year and people are contemplating selling, and even if you're not, these are simple ways to just kind of spring clean and freshen up your space.
Right. Yeah.
So Lori does a lot of staging for me, so I know that we go into houses a lot of times and we come up with kind of three main things for people to do.
Right.
Number one, you want your house to appeal to the masses when you are selling it, so you want to depersonalize it. So can you give a couple tips on how people can go about kind of just depersonalizing their home to put it on the market?
Okay, so a couple things when I go into homes and set them up for staging and to go in the market. I suggest, like you said, depersonalizing, removing all personalized pictures. Anything that has your family in it, grandparents, kids, animals. You want to take all that stuff down and kind of box it up.
Okay. And I know that's so that a lot of buyers, when they walk in, you want them envisioning
their stuff, right?
In the
putting
house.
their
Yes.
pictures and their things in their home, right? Correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Another one, and this isn't always done, but it's a huge deal if they do it, is a fresh coat of paint and kind of freshening up and really cleaning up the space.
Yeah. So a fresh coat of paint goes a million miles. It looks clean. It's new. You want to pick a neutral color. Some of my go-to colors are Revere Pewter, Edgemont Gray, Agreeable Gray, putting those like in the common areas so people can kind of envision their own things in that space. And if you go with the neutral color, it's a lot easier to envision some of your stuff.
Yeah, and it's clean and people don't see work.
Exactly. Yep.
And I often say then throw in some fun throw pillows or simple things like that still have pops of color, but they're not part of the home.
Right, absolutely. And that would also go for like bathrooms and things like that. It's nice to depersonalize those and put in neutral, like new clean white hand towels and maybe like a new a rug for the bathroom floor. Things like that are just neutral in a white or an off-white that, doesn't make a big statement but looks clean.
Yeah. And that's something easy you can do in your house just to add something fun and new, even if you're not trying to sell it.
Right, absolutely.
Probably the biggest one is to declutter. And this is one where even if you aren't selling, going through periodically and trying to get rid of stuff, even in your unfinished spaces,
right,
is a huge project, but it's a huge bonus in terms of if you're selling or just in general, just getting rid of stuff, right?
Right, yeah. Every spring I usually go through my house and like do the closets and do the drawers and things like that because over the course of the year you gather so many things.
So do you have any advice for people on a systematic way to do that? I know it's tough.
Yeah, so if it were me and someone was coming to me and asking me for advice, what I would suggest doing is starting per room.
Okay.
Finish one room completely and then you can be like, I can check that box. I feel like that room is decluttered. It's depersonalized, it's tidied up.
Okay. And then it's easy to just go through the closet in each room.
Right,
maybe
versus
take one at a time.
Exactly.
And not be overwhelmed by it.
Yeah, because it can be a very overwhelming process. So if you just do one room at a time and move to the next room, you'll have some semblance of organization that way.
Okay, feel free to reach out if you have any questions on this. What we'd like to do is, if you comment below, we're going to throw your name in a little hat. Mm-hmm. And then Sunday evening, we'll pick a name out and we'll give you a $100 Target gift card, either getting ready to sell or just adding a new pop to your house. Or
a little spring cleaning.
Yeah, buying a bin to put some stuff in. So that's another Happy Hour Haven. Happy spring, and we will see you next week.
Yep. Talk to you later.